What's good, y'all? It's your girl Kat, back with another video, and it's been a week since I last spoke to y'all. And I can honestly say it's been a hell of a week. If you care, let's talk about it. Anytime you decide you want to do something, just get ready for it to get extremely overwhelming. Get ready to start doubting yourself, because that's probably what's gonna happen in the beginning. This is the type of work that requires a special kind of person, a special kind of dedication. And last week, I could say I honestly gave up on myself. I'm disappointed because I had an idea to do something that I knew I wanted to do. And I knew it had the potential to be something pretty big if I executed. And I started to question myself. And I started to wonder if I actually have the support that I actually need for this for me to be able to pull this off. Do I really have the support that I think I need? And that started to really weigh heavy on me, because I told y'all I'm raising funds to get this bus on the road so I can go mobile with my barbershop. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I put the fundraiser up, it felt like crickets on this side. I didn't feel like I was getting much support, much responses. A lot of people shared it, don't get me wrong, and shout out to those people that shared it, because that is also a major part of the support system. But not a lot of people donated, and that part really hit me hard in the heart. It made me feel like, okay, I thought I had a solid group of people that would definitely invest in my vision, and instead I had just like a small group of people that gave, and then that was it. And it seemed like from there I didn't really get a lot of traction. Now, I don't want to speak that into my journey, because even though that is what it started to feel like, I genuinely don't think that that's really what's happening. I think that part of it is me being impatient and wanting to see results right away. And one thing that I learned from my boy Hines is you gotta give it your time, and then you gotta give it time to grow. So it's the giving it time to grow part that has been hard for me. But I'm seeing it play out, and I'm seeing where I can adjust and shift. And in those ways, I'm learning how to shift. But it's not easy. It's not easy. So if you're anything like me and you're going for something that seems a little bit far-fetched, but you know you can do it, and you're starting to doubt yourself, listen to me. You're on your way. Everything is about to fall into place. Trust the process. What they say? Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm speaking to myself, and I hope I'm speaking to you too, bro. Trust the process, because that's the most important part of it. Once you decide what you want to do, and once you decide that you believe in the vision, and you start taking steps towards that, at that point, now you have to let it go. It's out of your hands now. Trust that that thing is on its way back to you in the way that you wished it to be, because you already put the intention out there. Now it just got to come back to you. So I think that's where I'm at right now, is just trying to work on being patient with the process, trusting the process, and not feeling like just because people didn't donate right away that I'm not getting the support, and that people are not seeing what I want to do, and that people are not supporting what I want to do, because that's not the case. A lot of people are in a lot of different situations right now, and I have to trust that the people who can support are going to support when they can support, and that's it. But last week I gave up on myself, and I want to tell you a little bit about that, because I want you to see how things happen. I had an idea to throw a Halloween dance party for the queers. The only places that we have to party right now are white owned or straight owned. And a lot of times we have to compromise one thing or another if we want to have a good time. It's like, okay, well, we can go to this gay bar, but we know we're not going to hear the music that we like to listen to. Or we can go to this straight club and we're going to hear the music, but it's not going to be the people that we really want to be partying with, or that we feel safe partying around. I had an idea to take my barbershop and turn it into kind of thing where people can also, so we can have a place that we can also have a good time as well. That's queer owned, that's BIPOC queer owned, and that's having events specifically for queer people. But last week, Hurricane Milton hit Florida, and my mom was in Florida, and the situation was pretty dramatic. I mean, I was extremely emotional thinking about my mom being out there. She didn't evacuate her apartment in time, so she had to stay in her apartment. Due to the language barrier and everything like that, there was just a lot of miscommunication about whether or not she had to evacuate. But To make a long story short, my mom is okay. But essentially that situation and it being such a close call kind of stifled me. It made me feel stuck and feel like I needed to focus on what was happening with my mom and with myself rather than focus on trying to throw this event. So I canceled the event. And I figured, okay, next year I'm going to do it big and I'll have more time to plan it and I'll have more money to put towards it, more time to promote it. So I wake up this morning to a post on Facebook. And it's no shade, no tea. But it's a club out here that been trashed for some time. That just got taken over by a popular DJ out here. No shade, no tea. So there's a flyer out that says that there's a queer party for BIPOC queer people happening the same weekend that I wanted to throw my party. They're using the same DJ that I wanted to use. And it's the same concept. No shade, no tea. The only difference is that it's straight people trying to throw a party for gay people. No shade, no tea. Respectfully, he's not part of the queer community. So the only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm trying to say that, like, bro, I literally had this idea. I had this whole idea. I already had the event page. I already had the Eventbrite. I already sold some tickets. I already spoke to the DJ. I already booked the DJ. I already had it all set up, but I doubted myself. I didn't think anybody would come. And then everything happening with my mom distracted me and gave me an excuse as to why I needed to cancel this event. And I jumped on that excuse and I canceled the event. And I woke up this morning to somebody else having the same type of event with the same DJ, the same weekend as the weekend that I was gonna have my event. And now I have to sit back and watch this person throw their event with all the BIPOC queer people in the area that was waiting for an event like the one I was gonna throw. And now because I'm not throwing it, somebody else is. That's the one they gonna go to. I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball because of fear. I let fear get the best of me. I let doubt get the best of me. I didn't think I could pull off an event and that people would come to. And now I'm kicking myself in the butt because somebody else is going to throw that event. That's just how it is, though. We can't be out here sleeping on our shit because we're not the only ones with the ideas. We can't be out here sleeping on that shit. We got to execute. We got to execute. We can have an idea all we want, but if we don't execute that shit, somebody else will. Somebody else will. And I can sit here and tell everybody, I had that idea first. It don't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter. What matters is who executed it. Who did it? All of this bus stuff, all of this barbershop stuff, all of this event stuff is overwhelming me. And at this point, I need to take a break. And I need to just get artistic or something. Get creative or something. Because I don't want to sit here thinking about how I'm going to get this money for this bus no more. I'm tired. So I'm going to let that process play out. I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to get creative. But ultimately, that's the update for this week. If you're following my journey, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. If you're not following my journey and you're just seeing this video for this first time, what's up? Thank you for following my journey. I really appreciate everybody who subscribes to my channel and wants to be a part of this. Yeah, we out here, man. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing. Like, nothing's gonna stop us from accomplishing what we want to accomplish. Even when somebody else is jumping ahead of us and getting it done before us, it still don't matter because we still gonna do what we want to do, right? Right. So come on. Bring it in. Come on. Bring it in. Get that hug. Oh, I'm squeezing you tight.